Welcome to another episode of the E Academy. Today I'll show you how to install and configure a zone expander with the B-Wave Hybrid 128 Plus control panel. Here we have the INT-E expander, a device that will already be familiar to many of you. It allows you to add 8 additional programmable wired zones to the system. On this side, you'll find the TMP tamper zone, along with the communication bus terminals used with Integra, Versa, and Perfecta control panels. There's also a connector for a dedicated APS 412 or APS 612 power supply. Although the expander can also be powered from the plus 12 volts and COM terminals. And of course, the most crucial part for us today, the SATEL bus terminals. You may wonder what these dip switches are for. Usually we use them to set the expander's address on the bus. But with the B-Wave Hybrid control panel, we don't use them. Instead, the control panel identifies the expander, automatically using its unique identifier. Let's see how it works. When connecting bus devices to a B-Wave Hybrid control panel, always use a daisy chain topology. Star or tree topologies should be avoided. In one of the previous episodes, we connected 2 bus detectors to the B-Wave Hybrid control panel. To keep the daisy chain topology, I connected the zone expander to the control panel bus and the 2 bus detectors to the expander. Specifically, they are connected to the same AB terminals, and now the signal runs in a single line to the expander and then continues on to the bus detectors. The expander has already been installed in the enclosure. The only thing left is to add it to the system. In B-Wave Soft, select Add Device, then Next, and choose Bus Device Identification. The INT-E expander appears on the list of detected devices. Click Add to begin configuring its zones. We'll configure Zone 1 as an example. First, enter a name. Next, assign it to a room in a group. We'll leave the reaction type set to Instant, then save the settings. At this point, the software warns us that not all zones on the expander has been configured, but we don't need to do this at this point. We can come back to configure the remaining zones later. The expander can even be used with just a single configured zone. Unlike Integra, Perfecta, or Versa systems, the INT-E, when working with a B-Wave control panel, occupies only the number of zones that are actually configured. If you're using only one zone, then only one zone is allocated in the system. When expanding the system, you can return to the expander settings at any time and configure additional zones. If you ever need to locate this specific expander among multiple bus devices, use the Find Device function. When enabled, the expander identifies itself by alternately flashing its 2 LEDs. The next step is to configure the zone type. Available options include NC, NO, EOL to EOL, NC, and the other wiring configurations show on the screen. For a magnetic contact, we'll select the NC zone type. Now let's add another zone. Select Add Missing Channel. Choose Z2. In this case, we will use the input as a button. Select the single type, then choose Bell Push button. Save the settings. What does this allow us to do? Let's open the routine section and create a new routine. Select the button condition. Now we can choose whether the routine is triggered by a single, double, triple press, press and hold, or button release. That means for a single bell button connected to one zone, we can trigger up to 5 different actions. We'll take a closer look at these possibilities in a future episode. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.